Oh yeah, boys, today is the day.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back yet again to the shop as we continue our evolution of our 2020 High Country DURTYMAX. Thank you guys all so much for your recent support with this truck. I know you've been very excited about seeing the transformation of the 2020. In today's video, we actually have a care package here from our great friends over at Whirly Custom Fab. Yes, we are putting Whirly parts on our 2020. It's been a minute, if you're a subscriber to this channel, since we've done really any Whirly parts to kind of the DURTYMAXs that we brought into the channel. Granted, we have the 1000 horsepower, soon to be 1000 horsepower Cummins build out there that has a Whirly dual S400 kit on it. And honestly, we've been working with these guys since I started this YouTube channel back in 2017. So we're gonna break into this box real quick to show you guys what's in there. And honestly, we opened it, but we actually don't even know what's totally included. I ordered a lot of stuff from these guys, so we're gonna have to break into that to see what all they shipped out. I believe this is one of multiple packages.
Oh, dude, they ship paper.
Success.
Yes.
That's Whirly paper, dude. It's different. But guys, real quick, I just wanted to kind of update you all as to where we are right now on the 2020. In the last upload, if you guys hadn't caught it yet, we had actually just installed all of our IFS componentry after it got back from powder coat. So the white turned out phenomenal. We got everything nice and cleaned up after we were in here very late the other night getting everything installed. We've got these awesome McGoy's upper control arms that are actually a pre-production set that will be going on sale for you guys to pick up if you have a 2020 HD and you'd like to get it leveled down the road. We ended up going with new generation Fox external reservoir shocks. They look absolutely fantastic and got everything put back together in the front. In the rear, we don't have our new Fox shocks yet, and maybe we'll go into a little bit of detail on that in today's video. I'm not quite sure yet, but we did get some powder coat stuff back here on the rear. Our receiver turned out phenomenal. I cannot wait to see the bumper mounted back on the truck to see how clean and sterile all that looks. And then we did also powder coat our differential cover, got that all filled up with fluid. So we're pretty much ready to rock and roll to get the wheels on once they arrive. And then of course we have this beautifully polished 5-inch DPF back exhaust from MBRP that looks absolutely fantastic. So today we are gonna play in on the evolution of under the hood on the truck. We're gonna break into this box real quick. Quick newsflash before we get into going over all those beautiful parts that you guys just saw. There's 4 hours left in Dream Diesel giveaway number 10. So my absolute procrastination that waits to the utter last minute for anything, you can grab 5 times entries for the next 4 hours because this giveaway ends 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 28th. That truck, 10 grand, it's the perfect combination. Your choice. Okay, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. Look at how beautiful these parts are. The white theme is what we're going with all around the build. I think that that's pretty obvious, and I think it's gonna look so good once it all comes together. We've dressed up the outside just a little bit. We've got parts that still need to come back from paint match, but we wanted to do something up under the hood as well. Now, all of this is emissions compliant. We are not doing anything that tampers around with any of those emission systems, but we did want to dress this thing up under the hood just a little bit, especially because Whirly comes out with these absolutely beautiful parts that are really gonna kind of take it to the next level. So what we're looking at here, guys, is we've got intercooler piping, got our driver's side, our passenger side, we've got our intake bezels, and then the turbo mouthpiece here. And then we've actually got some coolant upgrades as well. This is their 2020 DURTYMAX upper radiator hose replacement pipe, and then we've got the coolant reservoir as well. And then to coincide with that and some of the bronze coloring that we've got on our upper control arms, we actually have bronze clamps. So you check these things out and they almost look black, but then you look at it in a different light and you actually see this, oh my God, beautiful bronze metallic. That's gonna kind of complement everything here up under the hood. And then we've got our associated boots. So not all that bad of a project today, but I've actually never torn into anything on the 2020 at all when it comes to the motor. So we're gonna drop this thing down here real quick and we're gonna see what we're looking at. Up under the hoods of these trucks is honestly spider web of just complete chaos. Sensors and EGR stuff everywhere. You almost kind of don't even know where to look if you were asked to like find something. It's absolutely crazy. But today's objective is to just try and clean this up a little bit. A lot of the engine bay is predominantly occupied by this big, massive resonator on the intake, and that's actually designed to quiet down the turbo. I know, it's like terrible, right? I don't know how much of a difference we're gonna notice with the new piping. We might notice that, but we'll let you guys know here at a later point in time. So we're gonna take this pipe out. We are gonna maintain the factory air box because I believe Whirly's actually working on designing one for the 2020. They do have one for the earlier generation L5Ps, but as of right now, we are limited to this box, and it works really well because we have the functional air dam that feeds this thing. We are going to be changing out the driver side intercooler pipe, and we're going to be increasing the size of that pipe. We're going to be changing our upper radiator hose. We're going to be taking out the coolant expansion tank or the coolant reservoir, and last but not least, we're going to be getting up under here, and we're going to be messing around with our passenger side intercooler pipe. You can see it's all soft piping right now. We're going to be changing that out to hard piping. Should be kind of interesting. I've done a little bit of research in this. Apparently there's a clamp that's kind of a little bit of fun to interact with here, but we're not going to waste any more time, guys. We got a decent amount of work to do, a decent amount of exploration and trying to figure out how to rip this thing apart. So let's get at it. All right, guys, small little update for you. We are making great progress. We've got the whole passenger side intercooler pipe installed. Pretty interesting on these new DURTYMAX is there are actually these kind of like retaining clips that hold the intercooler pipe on, both on the top and down here on the bottom. I thought they were gonna be a little bit more difficult to manage, but they were actually pretty simple. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like them. Maybe I just got lucky, who knows? You guys can drop a comment below if you have any other experience with it. So we've got that installed, and we've got most of the intake ripped out at this point in time, pretty much all of it actually. And we still need to take the driver's side intercooler pipe off. We're gonna get to that here in a minute, but I just kinda wanted to give you guys a look into kind of the heart of a 2020 L5P DURTYMAX. You can see the HP4 pump down there in the valley. Everything's looking super nice and brand new, as you would expect on a truck that has 2,000 miles on it. But what I wanted to show you guys real quick was just how crazy they actually insulate these intake systems. So here's your intake elbow that goes into the actual turbo itself, and then you've got your actual intake pipe. It's actually kind of like a muffler system to quiet down the turbo. I don't know why anybody would ever want to do that. And then I wanted to show you guys just real quick side to side. Here's the intake elbow that we're gonna be installing from Whirly. You can see it's a 3-inch pipe all the way through, whereas this pipe actually kind of tears off. It goes from about 2.5 inches here to about 4 inches on the opening side, but it actually slants from the mouth to where it goes into the turbo here. Versus the Whirly one, which does not at all. It maintains that same diameter all the way through. And then of course we have the intake pipe here, which is a solid 4-inch intake pipe that doesn't have any restrictive properties to it whatsoever. So we're gonna keep on cruising in this project, guys. We're about halfway done at this point. Let's jump back into it. Dude, cheers to your first successful Whirly Fab part installation, brother. What do you think?
Wasn't too bad.
It's a little bit of a process.
It's tedious, but it's not horrible at all.
And when we say that, guys, it's not Whirly Fab parts, it's just working around the obstacles. There are just a gazillion obstacles that one would have to encounter and try and get around in the installation process. But here you guys go. Everything is pretty much done at this point in time. We've got the intake elbow on, turbo inlet pipe installed, upper radiator hose put in place, driver side intercooler pipe, coolant expansion tank, and then passenger intercooler pipe. And we've got our little overflow line that Jake's about to throw on, and then we're actually about to purge the system. Check out our new little neck drain pan here. Pretty cool. It was brand new, so we used it to actually collect all the antifreeze in this instance. But yeah, we're about to put all the antifreeze back in the truck, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. And I'd say we go out and take it for a drive, but obviously right now that'd be kind of hard to do, you know, for obvious reasons. Got this thing running, filled up with coolant. Gonna let the coolant purge through the system, get everything ready to rock and roll. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I would say at this point in the vlog, we would take this thing out for a spin, but don't look like that's gonna happen today. Oh, guys, sorry for the abrupt disruption here. I was just about to film the outro of that video and the battery was dead. We had a lot of filming time and I didn't bring my other battery that day. Hashtag YouTube problems. Anyway, we're chilling here in my home office to talk about the few things that we still need to do on the 2020 project. Basically, at this point in time, later in the video schedule. In the upcoming videos, we'll have parts coming back from Peach Bottom. I believe the wheels should be arriving actually tomorrow for the truck, but mind you, I film a few videos ahead of schedule. I have a lot going on, guys. I actually run a few different businesses, which takes up a lot of time. I know actually a lot of you want me to upload more, but my schedule is already super crazy, but that's cool. I mean, I blame it all on myself because it's all self-inflicted. But long story short, being that the wheels arrive tomorrow, it'll probably be a few days until we actually can make a video installing them, which is going to kill me because they're going to be sitting in my possession off of the truck, but they'll be coming up soon. Parts from Peach Bottom will be back, and then we do actually have a few other mods that are going to be going on it until we actually can do a video on the final reveal of the finished product. I can't wait. There's a lot of elements that go back into this thing, so look forward to those videos, guys. That being said, Dream Diesel giveaway number 10 ends tonight, May 28th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you guys haven't gotten entered for that truck already, definitely consider doing so. Believe me when I tell you, you're gonna thank me when you come to pick up your truck and your $10,000 cash. And being that it is our 10th truck giveaway, a lot of you are familiar with the process, but those of you that aren't familiar, maybe got entered for the first time ever, all of the entries automatically go over to the sweepstakes agency. Then they take almost about 2 weeks time. Usually it's like 10 to 12 business days to get us back a winner's name. Once that winner's name, could be you, accepts that prize formally, we will then make arrangements to get you here to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to claim the prize. Now, mind you guys, COVID-19 could have some impacts on all that right now just because travel and stuff like that is all kind of screwed up. So we'll have to kind of play that by year. We obviously want to maintain everybody's safety, and if they're from far away, then we might have to make arrangements to ship the truck, but only time will tell with that. So that being said, my like league, I love you guys, do what you do best. Tap that subscribe button on your way out. We're working on a new intro, so look forward to that. Smash that thumbs up button, and I'll see you all in the next upload.
Tell me, why do I still feel so alone? Don't tell me I'm wrong. Been gone for too long.